show you step by step how to secure these loads up here in Gallatin. When you come here, you will come in the parking lot here, and you're going to take this second left, okay? And then you're going to come around and you're going to back up to the wall. Then you will go in to where it says driver check-in, okay? Once you go in there, you write down all your information. You come back out here, you set all your coil racks up and your dunnage, and then you wait to get called inside. You're allowed more weight on your rear, so you want to have your heaviest product towards the rear of your trailer. So you got 2 right here, okay, and you got 2 right here. This one right here in the center is going to be 1, then it's going to be 2 right there. As you can see, I have rubber friction mats right here on the front one, okay? I got rubber friction mats on there on the front one. On the second one, because that's just 1 coil, okay? And then I have 2 rubber mats on the rear, okay? And when you secure these, you'll have your friction mats down, and then you'll have your rubber friction mats to stop it from sliding. Okay, so I have 2 sets on the front, 2 sets on the back, 1 right in the middle, okay? And you'll be fine with that, okay? Now we're gonna go inside and we're gonna secure the load, and we're gonna show you guys step by step how we do it. Right now we're just kind of visually showing you what we got set up. Now DOT regulations, you must have friction mats under your coil racks. That's 50% of your securement, okay? Because you don't want this to slide. So it's important that I have a set on the front and a set on the back. And this load will get squeezed inward, okay? So this one right here, if you don't have rubber mats, leave this one out, okay? Because we got these 2 right here that's gonna block this one from the rear, and this one right here is gonna block this one from the front. When you come in, you must have your bill of lading number, where it's going, your truck, and your trailer number, okay? That's the only way that they can tell you how to set up for your load. Once you do that, they'll tell you what to set up outside for your load, and then you just go outside, get your stuff set up, and then you wait for them to call you in. So we're using these landscaping timbers, and this is the only time that you can use these landscaping timbers for these types of coils. They're not that heavy, so we can use these landscaping timbers instead of our bevel timbers up here only at this facility, that we can haul these kind of coils with the landscaping timbers for your coil cradle. So when you're here, you get up on your trailer, you kind of guide the loader and where to place your coils at. You want to make sure your coil racks are under your coils. Now we're completely loaded. I'm here with Yarnell and Jason. Jason works for Western Express. Typically what he does is preload all these trailers, but if you guys come up here to get live loaded, feel free to ask them any questions about how to put your setup together. They will be more than glad to help you out. So once you get loaded, okay, you're gonna go to the window where you signed in at. You're gonna pick up your loaded paper, okay? Then you go outside, whether it's this load or the suicide one that we did earlier, okay? You pick up your paperwork, you go outside, and then you go ahead and strap, and you tarp, and then you come back in and come get your actual bill of lading. If it's a preloaded trailer, listen guys, if it's a preloaded trailer, your bills will be attached to your landing gear handle, okay? You don't have to come inside. Everything will be right out here on your landing gear handle. So right now we're setting up to secure this properly. When you have a 4-pack, well actually it's 7 coils, but they're 4 in a row. Okay, you're gonna always put your center straps right through the center first, and then you'll put your X straps in, and we'll show you how we're gonna do that. So on my rear one, on the center, I'm going to hook the strap up not right in the center because I want it to have a pull going this way. And I'm going to do the same thing on the front. The center strap, I'm going to move back a little bit so it'll pull this way. Right. Put it right next to this pocket. The reason why I'm doing that, so when I finish up, this strap will be pulling this way. Then I'm gonna do another butterfly. That's gonna pull that way. Okay, so you'll have 3 straps on this. So the butterfly has to be in the center because it's got to go straight over the coil. Okay. Well, actually, you want to put it straight in, up over top, and back on the other side. Okay. And that'll just help keep it seated here. So you'll have 3 straps on the rear, 3 straps on the front. So I'm gonna put my first X strap on, okay? So what I wanna do is, I wanna make sure I come behind something because it's gonna come behind a smoother edge, which will be your round spools right here. So it won't cut your strap. You don't wanna put it behind your pocket because it potentially can cut it, being as though that strap is on an angle.
I got the butterflies up here, gonna go that way. Or are you gonna go like, whatever you wanna do? I already got them set up over here to like run through there.
Okay, but I'm gonna start this 1X here.
That's fine.
Yeah. I didn't know which side you was gonna be on. Yeah. Yeah. Coming through. So once you throw it through, because this pull is going to come towards the rear. Once you throw it through, you bring it around, and then you come underneath the strap. That is important because you don't want this strap on top because then you won't be able to tighten it down because it's a pinch it. Then you just throw it back through. Wait a minute, bro. Alright. You can pull it tight up. You good. Also, you want to make sure your strap is like midway of your pull all the way down. Okay? So now you're going to alternate the pulls. So your next strap is going to be on the other side. So you know you still, even if you alternate your pulls, okay, you still want to stay on this angle. So when you get on this side, you know you got to throw your strap that way. Coming through, cuz. Right now, a little bit. Yeah, we good. So what I was looking for is wherever you hook your strap up, okay? When you finish doing your X, it should match the same place where you hooked up at. So this strap right here is matching on the same side. On the other side, this strap is hooked up on that side. When you finish, you should be on the same place, okay? So as you can see, I have my butterfly strap right over the center. Reason why you have that over the center is because if you put them on the rounded edges, it could slip off, okay? So just make sure that you put this butterfly strap right over the center. So you'll hook it up, you'll come underneath, back over, and back over here to tie it down. I have my center strap pulling towards the rear. My X strap pulling towards the rear. So I have 3 straps on this first one. And everything is pulling, these 2 straps are pulling here for this one. This strap is pulling these 2 back, so you have more of them pulling away from you than towards you. So 1, 2, 3 is pulled back, and this one is pulled forward. Also, I have my center strap here, okay, and I have my butterfly strap pulling towards the rear. Also, I have this butterfly strap right here in the center. When you come up here to get preloaded, and it's already, when you come up here and pick up a preloaded trailer, you must check all your straps, okay? Do not assume that these straps are tight and ready to go. You still must check your straps, and you may have to add your butterfly straps on the back and the front, okay? Guys, you must make sure you check under the tarp and see if you're missing any straps, because he's just going to preload it enough to get it out here and have it sitting and waiting for you. All you may have to do is add maybe 2 more straps. So I'm getting ready to finish up tightening all my straps. You do not need edge protectors on here because this is a smooth round edge. It won't cut your straps. When you're putting your cheetah bar in your winch, you must go through both holes, okay? And all you do is just start tightening. And you can get these as tight as you want to. Sometimes what happens is when you tighten them up, this side would be a little loose, okay? Where you hooked it up at. So I'm gonna show you how to tighten this up a little bit more. So what you do is you come over here where your winch is, and all you do is just beat the strap. Put your bar in. You can get a couple more bites. So now we're going to tarp it, okay? And when you come out here, you tarp it. It's really easy, but I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. So what you want to do is make sure your stitching is just a little bit over your coil, okay? This is important because then you're going to fold them in, okay? And then you're going to pull your flap over. So you take a bungee, Also, I like my Western Express to show. You know, I take pride in working for Western, so I want everyone to see it. All I'm doing is just lining up my line on each side. So all I'm doing is just pulling it tight. And then I'm gonna just catch it right here. There you go. So all I'm gonna do is just kind of tuck it again, get me some more bungees and tighten this up. So now I'm going to put my 2-inch ratchet strap and just tighten this up in the back. So when you put your 2-inch ratchet strap in, you can see the buckle is backwards. Okay, it's not like your typical buckle on your 4-inch strap. But you also got to remember that you have to tighten it coming down. You can't tighten it this way. You have to tighten it coming down. So I'll find me a good spot. And just let it hang, okay? Now when you're hooking your 2-inch strap, your loose strap, you hook it just like you do a 4-inch. You come down, inside the rubber rail, and hook it up just like we do our 4 inches. Clear? So all you have to do is leave it hang. You see your gap space? Sometimes you'll see it like that. All you gotta do is ratchet it around so you can see it. You grab your strap, you look at your red line and your letters to make sure it won't be twisted. All you do is feed it through the back and pull it. You bring your ratchet up, pull all your slack, and you get it started. Okay, once you get it started, you come back and you fold it. Try to keep it nice and neat. You don't want to give DOT any reason to pull you over. You have stuff loose and hanging, then they'll have a reason to pull you in and check your load. Once you get it rolled up, you put your fingers in between here, stuff your strap in, get it nice and neat. You pull this down, and you just ratchet until it gets tight. You want to make sure that when you lock it, this right here, this edge of your ratchet, be locked right underneath this little pin here. Now it's locked. You don't need no bungee. It looks nice and neat, and you good. It's nice and buttoned up, nice and neat, it's ready to go. And this is how you secure and tarp your suicide slinky pulls here in Gallatin.